Yo, in all honesty, 14 episodes in, it's been nothing but a blessing.
Oh yeah.
Um, and honestly, really all I got to say is welcome back to another episode of Fortiello Wrestling. It is your boy once again, Flex in the flesh. Flex. Washing.
Woo!
Okay, this
Oh
Flex.
man, and today, as always, it is your boy, the Shooting Star. And I cannot wait to be put in this John Cena tournament. So we come to you with another episode with a time limit of an hour and a half, and we'll go over if we have to. Welcome.
This is AEW rules. You know what? We are running over AEW rules. So you know how they have a time limit of like 25, 30 minutes. And then all of a sudden the match is super great. And they're just like, 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We do AEW rules for the time limit. So, you got a problem with it. We got 2 words at the end of the episode for you. But Star, I want to start by saying and asking, honestly, how are you feeling right now, bro?
I'm feeling good. Mm-hmm. Just came from a walk. Got a little rain, but nothing crazy. I'm having this delicious, healthy smoothie from Arden's Garden, who maybe I shouldn't even be showing this on air because
free promo. No free promo.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
They're not sponsoring for the love of wrestling.
Check us out. Know what I mean? So,
but
yes,
I had a dream the other night. It wasn't last night. It was a couple nights ago.
Right.
You were in the dream.
Oh, okay.
But you were not in the dream the whole time. I forgot where I was.
Uh-huh.
But I lived something in my dream that I did not live in real life.
Huh.
So, wherever I was with others until one young lady was about to walk by me. She looked sad. She looked pretty beat up. She looked like she didn't want to be bothered with anyone. Who I'm talking about is none other than Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton was in my dream, and her midsection looked bruised. She had a black eye, which is probably the only thing black about her. And she was, she was rolling her carry-on. And I was like, oh, I'm going to say hi. And somehow in that dream, I thought of you. And the second I thought of you, you were in the dream.
Mm.
And I was like, Tiffany Stratton. I was like, hey. She's like, hey. I was like, how are you? She's like, I'm okay. I was like, oh, nice to meet you. She's like, nice to meet you too. Never made eye contact with me. But I knew better to not make eye contact with you. I knew you were in the dream. I never looked at you. Never. Because one of two things. One, if Tiffany did not respond to me, I know what your facial expression was going to be. But the fact that I did speak to her, I also knew what your facial expression was. And I just did not look at you. That's really all I remember from the dream. And she was also, so I know there's a lot of reports online, but she was also by herself, meaning no man.
Uh-oh.
But this is all speculation, of course.
So you're saying that there was no Kaiser roll with her? Okay. Well, I mean, I guess she's not, she doesn't have a Kaiser roll ready yet. But yeah, you got it the second time. The first time you was like, no, but then the second, you just got it. There we go. It's not on our time. It's on God's time.
Oh man, yeah, better late than never, right?
Always, but hey, we love it when we love. I was about to say it was something. Pause. We're not going to say that statement. So what I am going to say is, I have questions real quick about that, and the first question, which I think is the most important question right now,
Yeah.
is why is Tiffany Stratton over in your head, in your dream, when she's not even over in real life? Why are you thinking about that woman? She is irrelevant right now. She does not matter.
Honestly,
You know who matter? No. I want you to be quiet, because guess what? At the end of the day, you had a dream about a loser, a person that lost. You know how earlier, you know what's funny? You probably thought about this literally after the winner was crowned. And you know who the winner is? And you know who said on this said podcast last week that said person should do what? Squash. Squash like the vegetable. Very, very great vegetable, by the way. If you ever had, squash, definitely bake it. It's really, really good. Baked squash is wonderful. Yeah, she should take her out to the woodshed, take her to wherever she should go, and bye-bye. You know what happened on said pod? And you know what happened? Actually, I'm sorry, in real life, she squashed her. She got a couple things in, but she squashed her. So I will now let you talk. Why is a loser over in your head when a winner should be the one over in your head? Go ahead.
sir, you need to check your temper. The only reason she was probably on my mind is because I saw El Grande Americano the fourth with a Latina. That's it. I wasn't thinking about no Tiffy.
So the main thing in your head was that she was not with a man and she was hurt.
And she really didn't look like she was really interested in any type of conversation, but she responded.
Okay. So now
That's
my
it.
second. Okay. All right. You know what? I will leave that alone. I will simply say this. And I'm, you know what? I'm a hopeful. I said this before when I was, when Tiffany fans attacked Brown Sugar. Happy birthday, dear. Love you. Happy birthday. I do hope that one day Tiffany Stratton can be everything that they say that she is.
Yeah, as a heel.
Oh,
as a heel.
So she has to come back heel, is what you're saying.
She has to.
Mm.
She won't.
Yeah.
She won't. Not in this current SmackDown climate. The only way, because again, like, she has beef with Julia. Julia is a heel. So she's not going to be a heel anytime soon. But I don't think she's going to. You know how, you know what Tiffy's like? You know how they booed The Rock, Rocky Maivia?
Mm-hmm.
And then he was just like, yo, just give me a minute to go and speak to the people. And he kind of figured out, like, nah, I need to be heel. The crazy thing is, she was a heel.
Yeah, a good one.
It was working.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
You know what? It's funny is that later on, after you've seen the marquee, we are going to talk about stories over matches because a certain someone said that stories over matches is, we're going to talk about that later. But yes, I agree. As a heel, yeah, fine. What else would you like to talk about?
I have questions.
Okay.
Do you think LA Knight is really in trouble?
I think that he is, but from what I'm also going to show you later is that it's not there. He's not super in trouble because at the end of the day, he is a megastar in every light of the word. I just think that, maybe they're trying to create like artificial beef of sorts. Like I don't want to compare it to a Stone Cold and VKM situation, but I think that if they were smart, if these entities were smart, they could cash in on an old storyline, but they can make it into a 2025 flavor, but an old storyline that can possibly work. Hey, I mean, look, it could work.
Okay. The reason I asked, not to jump ahead,
Yeah, of course.
I don't think he's in the John Cena tournament.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they do him dirty. And that actually might help support your narrative. How do you overlook the megastar?
Yeah.
No
I
pun.
don't know. I look exactly. Look, it's you stars got to stay aligned. So I know it's
I stay in line.
You stay in right, but y'all gotta stay aligned. Like you gotta see each other eye to eye. Like you, the megastar, Star David potentially
Sorry.
whatever. They gotta be in line, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think that overall, I think LA Knight, I think he'll be okay. I think it's already too much behind him that there's no way that they can lose him. And we don't want to always talk about somebody losing their job and have to go somewhere else, but there's another superstar that re-signed, and he's been, for lack of a better word, getting main jobbed, like main event jobbing, which I thought I never would see. But like, we are actually about to talk about two main event jobbers. It's like, when did we ever think about that? Main event is only for the few, the proud, the ones that are at the top, and now like there's main eventers that are jobbing.
Yeah.
Crazy. I have something real quick. I just want to know Star's immediate reaction.
Okay.
To when CM Punk came out.
Yep.
All hail, Phil. And he's cutting a promo. He's saying names of people that he would like to face.
Yep.
Good people that he can face.
That's right.
And as he's ending said promo, hello, humble, humble. I'm still humble. What did you feel when you immediately? What was your immediate reaction?
My immediate reaction was, of course. I want to say that as much as we may complain about how bland the show can be sometimes, Logan Paul is always there to remind you that he's the best heel in the game.
In the game?
Yeah.
Ooh.
In the game. And the reason why I would even dare to say that his heat with the fans is even different in a sense than how no one would ever let Dominic Mysterio get a syllable in, is that it just became fun to boo Dominic. It became fun to flood the arena with so many boos that he doesn't even get a chance to speak. And because, being on TV is expensive, well, streaming is expensive, they can't just wait a whole 5-10 minutes to see if 10 minutes later they'll get tired and let him speak. They genuinely don't like Logan. And the fact that he just walks through it like, I don't care. Y'all gonna have to accept my greatness in this ring. Y'all gonna have to understand who I am and what I bring to the company. Also, I'm getting paid. Also, I've faced all your favorites, beaten some of them, and you're going to see Prime at every show. And Punk's reaction was really my reaction. No. But the thing is, there's always a smirk that happens after because I'm like, what nonsense you about to say now? What delusional heel nonsense are you about to say now? But like, I buy into it because I'm like, he's a heel that does not get cheered.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing about him that the fans rally behind. Braun Breaker is supposed to be a heel. You got dogs bark. You have people barking like dogs in the crowd. So you have a heel, but a heel that people are invested in. You know what I'm saying? Not like Santos Escobar, and you kind of get no reaction. We don't like you. We don't care about you.
Mm.
Logan Paul heat is crazy.
Can I tell you why you make a great point about him being the best heel, but also why he probably is the best heel?
Okay.
I think that like your last part when you said, you know, it's a very, very, feral, I will say sometimes reaction when you see him because he still does represent he represents the celebrity that usually would go on WWE and would just get rocked or just would not even be able to be physical. He represents the celebrity that made it.
He's one of one.
It's 101. And it's like he made it so that, obviously it's for himself, but he's like, oh, this is easy. This is not hard at all. And I do hope I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that it's the opposite and that he does respect the game and that he does, honor the past and whatnot. And I think, with his past transgressions and, him and his brother and all that stuff, maybe he loves doing this. Maybe this is everything that he wanted out of life. But for sake of kayfabe, I would love for him to just be like, I've done things in half the time that some of your favorites never done. And that in itself would make him such a grand heel because
he said that,
yeah,
to some extent. I forgot in which feud, but he's just like, I'm competing for a championship. There's guys who have been here for 10 years and have not gotten a WWE or World Heavyweight Championship opportunity. And it's true. And the thing is, like, the way that the IWC is really against main event Jey Uso, it's not like that with Logan. They just don't like him. It's like, no, like, you know how when you don't like someone to the point that you don't even want to admit something nice about them or something good about them?
Yeah.
They don't want to say that Logan is good in the ring. They don't want to say that Logan is athletic. They don't want to say that when he has a marquee match, they're watching. They'd rather just complain, why does he have this match? Why is he here? Leave. And my favorite just promo from Logan Paul was when, granted, I didn't enjoy what this match became, but when they were doing the jelly roll thing, and Logan Paul was just like, yeah, we can't have all these outsiders into our industry, bruh.
It's like, whose man is this?
This is the type of delusional heel that I love. And this is why I love being a heel too. Because you get certain liberties, man. These outsiders. My goodness. And that's the thing. You're here for so long. Is he really an outsider anymore?
I think that the one thing that Logan Paul, what he lacks is a true storyline that would make him like in the ring, beautiful. But I still struggle with the fact that he does not sell me on matches. And you might disagree with that, but I don't think that, I don't think Logan Paul can make a segment or make a like rivalry, I don't think that he can take the brunt of the rivalry, and he can't like be that main person in the rivalry. I think the person he's facing against will always be the benefactor of it until he learns how to, story.
So I agree with the first thing you said, and that's because when it comes to selling you on like the match itself, there's a story that has to lead you to the match.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously you're always hoping for a great match, but the story is at least half the battle. I think there's two things, because I don't know if it's he just doesn't know how to. I think what it is that he's not here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of hurts. I think that he needs to have a long program,
Mm-hmm.
and having, because he's had feuds with AJ, he's had feuds with LA Knight. The LA Knight stuff was kind of cool, but again, he wasn't there all the time. I think he needs to have a long program, and that's where you kind of see different levels of Logan Paul.
Right.
So now when you finally get to that match, it feels different. It's not just, oh yeah, we're just gonna throw him in there for the highlights because we know that, he has it. This is more of a, all right, this is it. It's come down to this match. Can't wait. So I think that's probably what's missing. The only thing is I just don't know how his contract looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So even if that was something that, let's just say even he agreed, like, you know what? Yeah, it would be great if I had a long program with someone. I don't know. I don't know if his contract allows it in terms of the amount of dates he's required to be there for. And that's the other thing too. Like, I don't know what this is. I don't know if you kind of want to jump into this, but is this thing with the Vision a one-off? Is this something that's supposed to lead to War Games? Is this just because at the end of the day, Braun Breaker still wants the World Heavyweight Championship. Logan Paul wants the same thing. So I don't see how there's a partnership here if both of them are going after the same thing.
Yeah.
And they're both heels. I mean, clearly.
Technically.
People try to act like Logan Paul became like the Big Show in one episode of Monday Night Raw. This man did not turn face. This man fooled you. So I don't know. Would I like to see Logan Paul versus Punk? Yeah. I don't think there's been a Logan match that I'm like, nah. I think I always look forward to the in-ring, but like Logan versus AJ for Mania was not a story that really drew me in.
You know what's funny about that story is that story was literally his Logan Paul versus AJ wasn't even the main story. The main story in that was AJ and Karrion Kross, and literally saying, "Don't let this person that's an outsider beat us. You need to beat him by any means to show that this is our business, and we just can't let these people come into our business and disrespect it." But
you're right.
I think that, and I don't really want to talk more about it, but I think to answer the question, I think it is a one-off with the Vision for Survivor Series. I think it's going to be a case where, you have Braun and you have the Bronze, you have Logan, who I would like, but who I expect, two different people. Who I would love, is I would love Trick to be in this. And here's why.
Oh boy.
Because we know that Braun Breaker is the leader. Do you agree with that? That Braun Breaker is the leader of this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Paul Heyman's such a genius that Bronson Reed is not seen as a lackey, but as another person that can wreak havoc on you.
Right.
Him as a manager is always going to be gold. I've not seen, and I think the only time might have been Curtis Axel, but I've never really seen a Paul Heyman guy fail to be bigger than what already, there for him.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's fair.
with Trick in it now, I think that you now have added a sense of Braun Breaker is the future of WrestleMania. Da, da, da. You have Bronson Reed, who is the real tribal chief, tribal thief, and now Paul Heyman has a third kind of Paul Heyman guy where he can say, "You have a superstar, and Trick Williams. He is everything you want. If he is the creative character that you would want to have."
Yeah.
I think that would be good. Now, who I think is going to happen is unfortunately Brock Lesnar. And if that happens, I'm going to be sick because Brock Lesnar is going to be in that match. Well, thus, Cena is going to be in that match too, just on the other side.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that kind of stunned me. Yeah, that would definitely be a Heyman thing. I think they're gonna tease Braun Breaker, Brock Lesnar,
They have
only
to.
because Braun Breaker has already shown mental instability.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not gonna like it. And he's not gonna take out Seth Rollins to have someone new be above him.
Right.
So I wouldn't be surprised if this results in a confrontation between Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman. Like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
And then Paul Heyman continues with the, "You just gotta trust me. You just gotta trust me. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for a long time." And he already kind of went through that promo talking about all the names that
Mm-hmm.
he's brought up. He did not mention Curtis Axel.
He did not. You thought we forgot, Paul. You got one blemish, but great otherwise.
That's still a good record.
Yeah.
So, and the Brock thing, I would also expect to be a one-off too. I don't expect Brock and Paul Heyman to like reform this partnership. I just think the history they have, they can do as many one-offs as possible and it wouldn't be strange, regardless of what Paul Heyman is involved with.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why, like, because I'm saying, like, there's no way you're gonna have Paul Heyman bring him out during Flapapalooza, and that's it. Like, there's no other interaction moving forward. And I think what you're saying might be right. The only thing for me is I wouldn't want that to happen. And it's not because of some anti-Lesnar thing. To me, that already takes away from the quality of the match. Because I don't see Brock doing any of the... First of all, Brock is coming out last.
Oh, yeah.
He's coming out last. Like, it's even hard for me to imagine Brock in the same cage shark thingy as everyone else who's going to be on that squad. Brock is not going to work for that long. And I think all of the craziness is going to happen before he even enters the ring. But the payoff is Cena pinning Brock to end War Games. That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Wow. I can see it happening. Because, I mean, like I said, if Cena retires without beating Brock, that's like it's like
it feels incomplete.
Yeah. So I think they have to end it here. So, Was there anything else that I need to? Well, do you mind if we switch to AEW? Okay. AEW, and I'm going to say this right here, right now.
Do it.
AEW has been cooking with grease. Honestly, since I would say All In. All In. It's kind of like, you know how like they talk about like the Flashpoint in like DC Comics and all that. I feel like Evolution was so great, but Saturday Night Main Event was like trash, and it was the same day as All In.
Yeah,
I think that was the moment where AEW was like, I think it's go time now. I think it's about that time that we start to ramp up what we got, and let's take some fans and let's do this. And it seems like from that point they've been progressing, and TKO WWE has been, and I didn't mean to curse on there. I should say that those 3 letters again. Has been regressing, and I love it. I love that their women's tag team division, though very new and it does not have a champion yet, is still better than WWE's current.
So I'm gonna steal this from a from a very flamboyant sermon that I was listening to. so stay with me.
Go ahead.
But I'm gonna need your participation in this.
Okay.
To fry fish, you need
grease.
To fry chicken, you need
grease.
If you want some French fries, you need
grease.
What about bacon?
Sizzle on its own.
That's AEW.
That's a clip. Dang, that is what's up. That is a great thing. Wow. Yeah, that's AEW right now. Like they don't need it. They're really understanding now. And I mean, AEW is not a perfect product, obviously. There's things about AEW that we don't like. Some personally, I feel like they go too overboard with I'm not a fan of like the dumb gimmick thumbs and tables and thumbs and
the ECW-ness.
Yeah, like it's cool once in a while, but like Moxley, when's the last time Moxley had like a regular match? I'm not talking about like, I'm talking about just one
All In.
Like every Moxley thing has to be so outlandish, and it has to be damn near he dies or that.
It looks like they use CGI. That's how like inhumane some of his matches are.
And he's like bleeding for no reason. It's like he took a punch in the face, and now he's like leaking. Worse than Flair.
How is he walking?
The grace of God, Renee Paquette and his lovely daughter, I'm sure. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Because I know Renee be like, all right. I know Renee be like, all right, son, like you gotta chill. Like we got a whole kid, like you doing all this. I don't care how much you love this business. Like, I did not marry a dumbass.
At some point, like something's gotta give, bro.
Yeah.
It can't be all the time. Not even Foley did this all the time.
No, Foley had regular matches.
I'm like, at least, I don't know, man. Like, you knew what to expect with ECW, but that's not what we have here.
Yeah, like y'all are legit number 2s. Like people are looking for you to, quote unquote, save us, and that person might be coming back to WWE at a later date. But we're not going to talk about that right now. We're going to talk about the fact that, it's like this is the time where AEW just needs to keep doing the right things so that they can keep grabbing fans, because a lot of the commentary I've seen online has been, AEW's been really good this week. I have not seen in a while where you were like, this AEW sucks. And before All In, honestly, like in the beginning of the year, there was
Yeah.
big talk of like AEW, like, what are you doing? Where's the Death Riders thing going? Like, they need to completely go away. And even still, the most hated thing in there, they have two hated groups, by the way. Obviously, them and your nemesis. The your nemesis family. Those are the two groups that are the most hated, but they have. Did that feel good?
Amazing.
So, I think that All In has shifted the narrative of, now we're a real, promotion again, and the Death Riders even gets a lot of love now because they added Pac and now they have their own thing. It's like the Death Riders aura and all that added.
Yep.
What's the dude that be doing the thing? We just seen him. He just lost to Darby. Now he's the new Darby Allin because I can remember Darby Allin, but I can't remember. He does the thing, the thing. You're not looking.
Yeah, the thing.
The thing, yeah, the thing. He used to do the thing.
Yeah.
Don't do it anymore. What's his name? Daniel Garcia. Boom. See, you're not helping, bro. You're supposed to help me with this.
Fandango.
Daniel Garcia, right? They added him. He's got flair now, and even within the Don Callis family, you have Takeshita versus Okada, which is like going to be so great of a match whenever they decide to pull the trigger on that.
They're so entertaining.
Yeah.
Man. Listen, Ricochet.
We haven't even talked about that either. Now they have a whole new championship. That's your boy, Ricochet. Yep, y'all are.
I told you that video got on my nerves.
What,
I don't even want to do it. I don't even want to do it.
So, by the way,
yeah,
nasty fit on Dynamite.
Oh, yeah.
That was horrible fit. Like
it was.
Had an Eagles fitted with a vest with no shirt under, just bare chest and vest. Nasty.
You know what's funny? Like, as terrible as that looked, I'm like, you know what? If you don't like me, let me just give you another reason not to. Let me give you another reason to talk about me. And it worked.
He's a great heel now. Wow.
WWE
fumbled. We're going to talk about AEW fumbling because all the former AEW stars won championships this weekend. What about WWE? They fumbled. They fumbled Ricochet.
They fumbled Ricochet.
They fumbled Tony Storm.
Yeah, but you know what they're going to say?
What they going to say?
They're going to say, we took all your stars and made them our current champions. Yeah, I know you saw that picture.
I did. I definitely seen that picture.
And sure, you can say that Cody and Punk were WWE guys first, which is true. But people aren't really focusing on that because everyone thinks about, what you did for me yesterday. And yesterday, they were all in AEW, flourishing in AEW as well.
Mm-hmm.
And here they are. Honestly, this seems to be the type of thing that if they crowned all those champions on the same night while counter programming, that'd be crazy.
That would be wild. but yet they have they you know what I like about WWE / band 3-letter word, they slick, because if they have the audacity to do all this to WWE up to AEW in the last X amount of years, whatever, to be like, yo, we know that we counter programmed you a lot of times, especially 3 this year. But yo, can you slide us an Edge real quick? Like, can we use him for the Cena tour? And then what? What am I going to get in return? Like, if I am Tony Khan, I'm like, well, what are you going to give me in return? Because if I give you Edge for a night, you're going to have to give me something.
But, I mean, is it?
I mean, no.
There's a tournament, so is
a
Edge
tournament
just
now,
losing
yeah.
the first match?
Yeah.
Once they announced the tournament, that's when I kind of was like, I don't know about Edge now, because he would legit have to sign a contract. It's not just a one-off. Like Cena's like, oh well, obviously in an alternate reality, I beat Sami Zayn for the United States Championship. I'm having an open challenge. Boom, one-off scenario presented right there. But for a tournament, there is no way you're bringing Edge back to lose in round 1.
Yeah, he wouldn't lose in round 1. He would have to. I think he would have to at least go to the final 4.
So if you have Edge make it to the final 4, the further Edge gets in the tournament, the more you owe AEW. And the more they have the right, because it's like, all right, well, how many dates will you need Edge? How many matches will he need to perform for you? And based off of that, yeah, the asking price goes up more because now it's not a one-off, it's a 4-off, maybe.
Yeah. And also, what would be the point of bringing back him if he doesn't face Cena? I feel like that would be a moot point, which would have to have been the tournament. Now definitely tells us that he's not going to be in it, because at best it would have been a one-off for his last match to have it. But now that his last match is probably going to go to somebody within the company or within WWE umbrella, right? Yeah. I think that, there's no Edge, there's no Y2J, there's no Batista, even though it's in DC, and that would be like literally the biggest thing ever. I just think that they're just all stuck in the company. So with that being said,
yep,
it's time for you,
me,
to unleash your bracket, sir.
Before I add this to the stage,
okay,
I gotta tell you, there were names I wanted to add. Names that, and I honestly probably did this bracket like 4 or 5 times. And I wanted to make it make sense. I was like, oh no, these two can't face each other in the first round. We got to create suspense and bring it to the second round, to the third round, to the finals. Like,
me too.
So I switched them up, which actually it became a pain because then I'm like, man, I didn't include this one, but I'm like, who's gonna face him? And I'm like, damn, if these two in the first round, then I don't want both of them to lose. So, mistake number 1, I did not add anyone from AAA.
Maybe we'll be fine with that though.
Maybe. And I have not really been. I'm looking at the opportunity to face John Cena on the same level, if not even a little greater, than a tournament for a vacant championship. So if I'm looking at it from those lens, then I wouldn't really see WWE giving AAA that type of rub, even though they own them. So no one from there. And you know what? I'm just gonna add it. I'll talk through it, and I'll talk about the names that I really wanted to add. All right. So at the top, I have Rusev versus Damian Priest. Obviously, we know that. I have Rusev winning.
Okay.
I have Rusev winning mainly because he already has history with John Cena. Damian Priest does absolutely nothing. And I do not want to see Damian move on. I don't care for Damian to face someone else moving forward. I don't care. Then I got Obafemi.
Okay.
Going up against Solo Sikoa. I always feel like WWE is going to do Solo dirty. And yes, Solo was the last one who put a hurting on John Cena in that way. But, well, aside from Brock. But Solo can sell the fact that he's about to face Oba. And it makes Oba look strong by essentially wiping out the MFTs. Then I have Penta versus Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing this because I already know my heart's going to be broken since I love Penta.
Of course.
But Gunther's going to win. Then I have my surprise.
Walter.
I have coming out of the suit and tie, I have Wade Barrett coming back for a match, and he is going to face Joe Hendry. Now, Barrett has been teasing this one last match, and sure, maybe this is not the way for him to go out, but I don't think he's important enough in the grand scheme of things for him to have like a "this is my retirement" match. He is also another person who has history with John Cena, as we know. And I would love for him to just grab the microphone while he's at the table at the desk. And I've got some bad news.
That's why you texted me that. That's crazy.
So next up, I have Carmelo Hayes and The Miz, which honestly, I just wasn't sure if I was going to do Carmelo Hayes and The Miz or Dominic and Ray. Because Ray and Cena, even at this point, could still be a banger. But I don't know if Ray would even be Dominic. So there's that. Then this is where it kind of gets a little interesting. I got Trick Williams versus Ilya Dragunov.
Ooh.
I'm like, I need a first round match that everyone is not going to want in the first round. So there it is. I got Braun Breaker versus Matt Cardona. And the reason is the last time that Matt Cardona had anything of significance with John Cena while they were on the same show, so when he was infamously in the wheelchair with the flowers.
Yep.
Who is the heel that can put him in a wheelchair? It's Braun Breaker. And then we got Sheamus and Shinsuke Nakamura. All right. So the first round winners, I got Rusev beating Damian Priest. I got Obafemi beating Solo Sikoa. I got Gunther beating Penta. Joe Hendry defeating Wade Barrett. Carmelo Hayes defeating The Miz. Trick Williams defeating Ilya Dragunov.
Whoa.
Braun Breaker defeating Matt Cardona. And Sheamus defeating Shinsuke Nakamura. Then I have Rusev and Obafemi, which is not a foreign encounter. Actually, it is a foreign encounter. But
that was a good one.
I got Oba moving on to the next round, defeating Rusev. Why do people hate Gunther? Because he beats our favorites, and he is going to defeat Joe Hendry. Then I got Trick Williams defeating Carmelo Hayes. And then I have Braun Breaker defeating Sheamus. So now we are down to the final 4TL.
There you go.
Obafemi versus Gunther, which I would be so happy to see from the comfort of my home because the tickets would be expensive. And we got Trick Williams versus Braun Breaker. Now, this is where I don't have as much joy anymore. I do have Obafemi defeating Gunther. And I have Braun Breaker defeating Trick Williams. Which leads me to my finals. Obafemi versus Braun Breaker. And the winner And the one Cena is going to face is Braun Breaker. And the reason is this. What I think is going to happen, and I don't know how we get there. I'm also not getting paid to show you how we get there. I had to think ahead. I'm like, all right, Braun Breaker is almost he's almost penciled in to face CM Punk for the championship at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say it's Punk Breaker at WrestleMania. Then I'm saying, all right, then you have the Royal Rumble, you have Elimination Chamber. These two matches play a role at WrestleMania. So I'm like, one of these matches, or both of the champions at the time, will either have no challengers set, or, which I don't think we've seen in a while, you'll have at least one of the main two titles defended in a multi-man match. So I'm thinking current, present day, Braun Breaker has the Rocket attached to him.
Agreed.
For him to defeat Cena in his last match leading up to a world title opportunity, because I don't think he gets his world title shot before Cena's last match. That momentum catapults him even more, because he's already believable to beat CM Punk.
Yeah.
But he beat Cena, who Punk did not defeat this year.
That is true.
And as far as Oba, as much as I would want him to win, the fact that Oba made it to the finals and beat Gunther to get there, there's your main roster splash. And that is the star bracket. I also did not. I tried to pick from a list that did not include who he wrestled already.
Okay.
So I took obviously the champ Punk out of it, Cody out of it, Logan out of it, Randy out of it. I even took R-Truth out of it. R-Truth might have been in that Matt Cardona spot, but I really do think that him and Joe Hendry will for sure be in this tournament. I didn't include other capable stars like Finn Balor, AJ. They already had their thing, so there were a lot of like top baby faces that already faced Cena. So I'm like, the only person I was kind of on the fence with was actually Jey Uso.
Oh, you thought he was going to be in it?
We still don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
But because I'm thinking like those were the last two at the Rumble, and he eliminated Cena. But when I'm looking at these matchups and I'm like, I got to remove someone, I'm like, I don't know. Like I had Trick Williams versus Jey Uso. Either way, I had Trick advancing. I know you went crazy when you saw he beat Ilya, but
yeah,
listen, I want to add Mike Santana. There's so many other names. I wanted to add Javon Evans too, bro, man. Remove Damian, freaking Shinsuke. You know what? Remove.
Go ahead. Say it. May Arceus forgive us. Say it.
Bro, it's your turn. Because honestly, the fact that these two matches were announced, I'm not looking forward to Sheamus versus Shinsuke. Rusev, Damian. Sure, these may be matches I haven't seen, but we're talking about Cena's last opponent. Like, I want every single person to have a reason to be a part of the tournament.
Yeah, like
You
what's
have
your
you have done so you have done Shinsuke so foul that even though the fans still rock with him, the aura ain't the same.
Nah, it's not.
Sheamus, if the IC title was in play, that's the only way. And I love Sheamus, but he was Edge's last match at WWE.
He was.
And that to me wasn't even the best opportunity for Edge to go out. Sheamus, Cena, ain't nobody paying top dollar at DC to see that. They might, but Damian Priest, give me a break. Rusev makes sense. I'll give him that.
That's the long-term booking, yeah.
For sure. But that's 3 names that you could have replaced with any of the 3 names that I already listed to you. And maybe you could have added someone from AAA. And you're lucky that I'm in a good mood because I almost added Alberto. It's your turn.
Oh gosh, that El Patron.
Almost did. I almost did.
You know what's funny? I'm going to speak this into existence. We're probably going to see him more. I think we're going to see him sooner than what you would like to when you would like to see him. Which is, you probably don't ever want to see him, but I think we will see Alberto El Patron in a ring, like live, like our face, like we're watching that man live. All right. So that was the star bracket. Also, one thing about yours that I really want to talk about, and I'm so happy. This is why I did the slow clap, the clap of like my man. You're seeing what I already told you. Braun Breaker is that dude. He is Atlanta. He is the 4TL. He is 4TL certified because that man, that dog, he is the one. Not Cody no more. That ain't Cody. It's not Cody country no more. It's Braun's time.
I wish Jacob was not hurt.
Me too. But I am going to get into my bracket. Now, my bracket is not finished, and I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to finish it as we go right here. So we're going to do a live finishing of the bracket and what I'm thinking about. All right. Boom. Boom. All right. So, Gunther and Mr. Iguana. Boom. Now, I also did mine by seeding. So, obviously, you see that the 1 seed is Gunther and the 16 seed is Mr. Iguana. I also, like Star did, was thinking about matchups that I would like to see, but also working it with seeding too. So my brain was, this is the math part of me, unfortunately. Go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just saying, I hear you. I didn't want to include the seedings only because, first of all, that's extra work.
It was. Trust me.
I feel like I'm doing a MySpace top 16. I'm not doing that.
Top eight indeed. So I think that obviously Gunther, in my opinion, being the 1 seed, Mr. Iguana being the 16 seed, that is the AAA one that the only AAA star that I could think of that would be warranted in this because of his star power, because he is a rising star and the entertainment factor of him.
That's an entertaining match.
And you know what's hilarious about this if this happens? Which I don't think will happen because they're about to be in Boston next week, right? This coming week. They're going to Boston. I was going to say, I mean, like, if it wasn't this week and like this match was while Cena was there, could you imagine Mr. Iguana and Cena interaction?
That would be so entertaining.
Random as hell, but entertaining as hell as well.
Even if they didn't say anything.
Right. They just looked at each other. You would just be like, it's like when The Rocket and Terry did those things. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that, man. So obviously, we Gunther's gonna win. Gunther's going to squash Mr. Iguana, but that's fine because Mr. Iguana can get squashed. Because I think iguanas can get literally squashed and still work. I don't know. I'm just going off the hip right now. Submit, boom. Now Shinsuke is saying that's the 8 and 9 seed. Now, the 8 and 9 seed and the 7 and 10 seed, I immediately was thinking when I was making this that you guys are the ones that are the closest to each other in skill wise, but nobody cares about it. I'm not interested in an 8 seed, a 9 seed, a 7 seed, or a 10 seed proceeding. You're going to get beat in the next round, just like it's an NCAA tournament.
Absolutely.
I don't care. The 1 seed should be beating the 8 or 9 seed. So, with that being said, Sheamus is going to win because it's going to be a banger. I actually think that this match is going to be better than the other match. I think that Sheamus and Shinsuke have something left in their tank where they have pride. Let's say that. Sheamus is a prideful Irishman and Shinsuke is a prideful Japanese man. They're going to give a show. They're going to make that match worthwhile. I'm not going to say it's going to be a dark horse for match of the year. I think that's just be too much of a wild thing to maybe back in the day, but not now. But I think that it's going to be a low key one where you're going to be like, I'm not mad at that. Do you have to watch it again? Maybe not. You wouldn't be mad. Let's say this. You wouldn't be mad if random. That's what. So Sheamus wins. Now I have been
Joe Hendry again. Oh, wow. Okay.
Finn and Joe Hendry. So I'll make this very quick. Joe Hendry is one of the surprises, along with Gunther's going to be one of the surprises. There's supposed to be.
Finn is a 5 seed.
Yeah, so I also split mine up by 4 Raw, 4 SmackDown, 4 NXT, and 4 surprises.
Gotcha.
That made my 16 guys. So Finn and Joe Hendry. Do you want to guess where I'm going to go with this?
Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry is going to win. You know why? Because Finn is always going to lose until Finn eventually wins. It's just something about Finn where he can take a loss and you're just like, damn, Finn lost another one. But I'm still hopeful that Finn's going to be back and getting that title match. I think it's just Finn is not. He's like the opposite of LA Knight to me, where he can lose and there's still optimism for him. Where with LA Knight, it feels like there's no optimism for him. So Joe Hendry upsetting Finn, typical 12-5 upset. That those come around once every year, truth be told. Maybe sometimes twice in the same year. Now this one, I did not want to put Josh Briggs in this. Remember, I had 4 NXT people. Oba's part of the NXT people, so he's not part of the surprises, which I would love for him to be surprised, but I don't think he's there yet. I think they keep him on. They keep him as a NXT. Oba's winning. I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. Oba's winning because Josh Briggs. No, I just needed another. I don't know another male star that is worthy of being in this match, and Oba's going to squash. I don't want to say. No, I'm not going to say squash. Every time I tell a black person they're going to squash somebody, they end up doing it. Thank you, Jade. But this one, I know you say you did not have that man in your bracket.
No.
I have LA Knight.
Yeah.
Versus Trick Williams. And Mr. Shooting Star, I haven't told you this in a while. I love you. That wasn't it, but I do love you. But you're not going to be happy with what I'm about to say.
You picking LA Knight, aren't you?
Of course I'm picking LA Knight. LA Knight beats Trick. Sadly, it hurts my black heart that he beats Trick, but for the LA Knight agenda, he's got to go over on Trick. And also, it's typical with WWE. The Black Stars got to show Triple H what's what, apparently. LA Knight wins. Miz and Mello wins.
Yep.
I'm tired of that black man losing. this black man that just lost Trick Williams, he can lose and then he can come back strong. I think he's fine. But Melo beats Miz because, of course, Melo should beat Miz. Miz shouldn't even be close to Melo right now. Goodness gracious. Rusev and Damian Priest. Now, Rusev's winning. I'm not even going to say. I agree with you. Damian Priest should not be in this tournament at all. He has no reason to be in this tournament. The reason why Rusev wins is obviously he beats him. He like puts an accolade or whatever. But I do think that Aleister Black does help in some sense with this match because he still has ongoing rivalry with Aleister Black or Zelina. One of them two will get into with Damian Priest.
Right.
And then lastly, I have what is possibly the best first round matchup. The most exciting one. I have Randy Orton returning. That's one of my returns. And I have Javon Evans.
And you're going with Randall.
Yes, I'm going to Randy. I'm going with Randy, but like we said before, with that first match they had was so good. And Javon still botched it, but it's still remembered as a good match.
Yeah.
So I think to do it again, I think Javon has gained his confidence since then. And going up against Randy, blow the roof off the joint in SmackDown. That would be a SmackDown worthy match, which it should be on SmackDown. What I also forgot was when I made my original list, funny enough, bro, my first round, one of my surprises, because I was supposed to have 4 surprises, Gunther, Hendry. I guess I made LA Knight the surprise, but he's not really a surprise. But one of my other guys
than LA Knight.
Go ahead. What do you say?
Oba's more of a surprise than LA Knight, just because we haven't seen him.
Yeah, that's the only thing where I'm like, I would add Oba as that, but I don't know if WWE/NXT would do that. I think
Josh Briggs, though, I can't.
But you know what's funny? I had to ask about NXT, but I forgot. I literally forgot.
But you have 3 NXT though.
I know, and one. No, wait, I have 4. I thought Javon, Trick, Oba, and Josh. That's my 4 NXT.
No. I was saying like the reason you didn't need to include Josh is because you already had 3.
Oh, I wanted to be 4 for each of them.
Well, I don't think they're doing that.
I mean, we don't. I don't know. We'll see. But I forgot that I actually added Jeff Hardy on to this.
Woo!
And I'm really mad now because if I would have remembered, because I think I got rid of him because I was doing seating.
Yeah.
And I forgot to add him back as one of the seats. I think he would have took the LA Knight spot.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think I got rid of him LA Knight. But second round, I'll make this quick. Gunther beats Sheamus, but that's also a banger. So Sheamus loses to obviously Gunther. Joe Hendry and Oba. I think Oba beats Joe Hendry just because Oba is on a mission. LA Knight and Melo. LA Knight wins, but once again, another quality match. A callback to their matches where LA Knight was the U.S. champion and Melo was trying to be that with Andrade. They were trying to be champion as well.
Yep.
And then Rusev and Randy. Randy wins. Just because I love Rusev, but Randy is Randy, and he's got to stay for right now. So my final 4 TL, and so eloquently put it.
Oh, hold up! You don't even have Braun Breaker in this at all.
No, I don't. Why would I have Braun Breaker in this?
I just realized that my winner is not even in your bracket.
Nope, not even my bracket. Because, and I don't mind being wrong, but I think that Braun Breaker's not in it because I think he's stuck in the promo with CM Punk, and I think that they need to be separate from this tournament. I think that I don't think that they can commingle in this tournament with the main roster stuff, with the Vision. I don't think the Vision should be commingling in this tournament at all.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think that they should be separate and allow this tournament to be what it is, which is, in my opinion, Cena facing somebody that he's potentially never faced before. Besides Randy, I was like, and then Randy was there because I thought that it would just be we got the last quote unquote match with them, but people still want another thing. We thought that there was going to be another one happening later this year. So Gunther and Oba. Now, once again, you're not going to like what I'm about to say. We are Obi feminists. Gunther's on a mission now. Gunther is on a mission. And that mission is to face Randy Orton. Randy Orton beats LA Knight.
Oh, get out of here. Oh, absolutely not.
So that we run back. I believe this was a Crown Jewel match or Night of Champions. I want to say it was one of those two. Or Bash and it was one of those matches where they were literally going up against each other. Was it for King of the Ring?
It was for King of the Ring.
It was for King of the Ring.
They faced twice.
Yeah. But I know they had that mess up with King of the Ring, and then they had another one, right?
Yeah, King of the Ring, and then the Berlin match.
Who won them? I know Gunther won the King of the Ring, but who won the Berlin one?
Gunther won both.
He won both. Okay.
It's just that the first one, Randy's shoulders were up.
Yeah, they had to run it back. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Randy. Gunther wins. Gunther is the 1 seed, goes through everybody. And I really, 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 really struggled with the Gunther and Oba, because whoever wins this in my bracket would have gone on and beaten John Cena. So I also think that Gunther is going to beat John Cena in his last match, thus making him, returning him to the level of heel that we need, which is I am the ring general and I have taken away the thing that you guys love the most, which is John Cena. And it gives him that added oomph that I'm looking for with him, where it's like, all right, now the Moxie can now follow that because he retired not only John Cena, but earlier in the year, retired Goldberg.
Bill Goldberg.
Bill Goldberg and John Cena. That is going to be such heel heat that I will never ever stay near Gunther. Excuse me, because that's heat that I will never ever probably see again. That's it.
Stressed. To be honest with you, I think it's how I made my bracket.
Mm-hmm.
But if I did not include Braun Breaker, then it would probably be Gunther in that part of the bracket.
Mm-hmm.
So he wouldn't have to necessarily go up against Oba in like the semifinals.
Mm-hmm.
But like I do think it's between those three. Oba, Braun, or Gunther. If there's another person, I feel like do you want to bet on this?
We haven't done a bet in a while, so why
I haven't bet in a while. So I'm just thinking if we should stick with one superstar or like stick with our bracket, or you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to stick with the bracket only because we don't even know if these entrants are real.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's just start there. We could either do like Oba, Gunther, Braun, or the field.
That's what I was thinking about doing, yeah.
Because I really don't like there's names that make sense. And honestly, like I want to trust WWE, but
you feel you can't.
Why,
you cannot.
why would I do that?
They have not shown you trust worthy.
All right. Let me just ask you this before I kind of think this through. If you were just being selfish, if you were the booker, would it be Cena and Oba?
Oh, in mine?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I've been saying that for the last like month and a half, 2 months. I think that Oba should be the person that beats John Cena and become that next star.
So when it comes to Gunther, this is purely based off what you think is going to happen. Do you really have an interest in seeing Cena versus Gunther, even though you talked about like what this would do for his character? Like, because I'm thinking like leading up to the match, we're always because technically this counts as fantasy booking because this most likely is going to be someone Cena never faced before.
We would hope so, yeah.
Right. So is that a matchup that excites you? Or is it just this would be great for Gunther's future character or whatever?
I think that
like which one has the potential to be a banger where you're like, you know what? This is going to be in the top 3 Cena matches of the year.
I think it's with Gunther. I think
really?
I think it's with Gunther only because Gunther versus Cena would drive the storyline would be bigger in the sense that Gunther is there. He's established. He's been shown as become an IC champion and a World Heavyweight champion, where there's a sense of like Gunther might actually beat John Cena in his last match, and people are going to tune in to either see that happen or they're going to tune in to see John Cena hopefully win his last match and go out in a blaze of glory. I think Cena with Oba is such a left field, like you would have to really be banking on the fact that like nobody thinks that Oba is going to beat him unless you understand ball, like the kids say. And then he beats him and you're like, yo, Oba just beat Cena. Like, what's going on?
So with those 3 names, is Cena the underdog in all 3?
So what is it? It's Oba, Braun, and then Gunther. I think that I think he's a favorite in all 3 of them. But I think that the person that, and I'm not mad with Braun Breaker also retiring John Cena, because the person that retires John Cena needs to be able to hold that on his shoulders for the rest of his career. If they go that way and they say that Cena's going to lose in his final match, I don't think that he's going to lose in his final match. I just think that,
Oh, you don't?
No, I truly think that Cena's going to win his final match.
Wow, I don't.
Yeah. I just don't think that they can lose in his final match. Like I know he loves this game so much, but it's like he can't. I just think that it would just be such a disservice to the biggest star that they've ever had.
I disagree.
Wow.
I really think that Cena is. I think he's gonna put someone over. I think that's gonna be his way of giving back. I think he's gonna. The reason why I think it's one of those 3 is because I think Cena cares about the future. The reason why I would go with, I don't even know how I would rank the 3 in terms of like likelihood to happen, assuming all of them are in the tournament.
Yeah.
then what's the point? Like, what does that person do? I was John Cena's last opponent, but I lost. Like, it doesn't propel anyone's career. If Cena's going to win, then it doesn't really matter to me if it's someone who's as old as he is, someone who's faced him. So now, throw in Y2J and all these other names. The other person who I wanted to add, but I don't think he's medically cleared. But
yeah,
but it has to be a thing that now you use the same way Jericho was like, oh, well, I beat Stone Cold and The Rock on the same night. Like, you have to beat Cena. If Cena wins his last match, then like I said, what's the point of, like, on the real, it's an honor. But what does it do for your career? It would have to be someone like Javon, who's just like, wow, how did I end up here? And then even with that, you could say like, yo, Cena won, the moment was too big for him. But he got there.
Yeah, he beat all these wrestlers to get there.
But that's the only way it works for me. Like, Cena has to lose if it's amongst the three that we picked. But if it's the field and Cena's supposed to, I don't know. Cena beating Gunther, that doesn't help what you said.
No, hell no, it doesn't help him.
Cena beating Oba, like,
doesn't work because he's
it doesn't work. Cena beating Braun Breaker, it's like,
nah, that don't work either.
You know what I'm saying? So if it's those three, Cena has to lose. Sorry.
I feel you. You know what? You're starting. I mean, I would love for Cena to put somebody over, but I think that I just don't think that they let him go out like that. Now, if he does go out like that, once again, this person can literally hold that against Cena for the rest of his life. I can imagine a Braun Breaker or a Gunther or even an Obafemi if he gets better with talking and being more confident in the ruler gimmick that he's going to hopefully bring up, to even show up at John Cena's not retirement, but like his Hall of Fame, and just be like,
goodness,
and just get more heat like that. To be like, oh, I'm the one that beat you. It's like I said, similar to Brock beating Undertaker.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking just on my list. The people who realistically could get to the December 13th match with Cena that we wouldn't be mad about, but we would expect Cena to win. Joe Hendry.
Okay.
Because Joe Hendry, I think he said on CVV that he sees himself facing John Cena.
He did say that, yep.
He did.
After his
So if Joe Hendry somehow gets to the finals, he doesn't have to win.
And the We Believe gimmick with that too.
Exactly.
Yeesh.
The crowd is going to be going crazy.
Yeah.
So there's that. I don't see Carmelo Hayes getting to the finals. I don't see Penta. Ilya Dragunov, I do not. Unbreaker, Solo. Trick might be the only other person on my list that if he makes it to the finals, he doesn't have to beat Cena. But there's also a certain type of heel that could make being Cena's last opponent almost as special and important as beating him. And depending on, but that's the thing, it may not have longevity. It may just be something that's able to be used maybe in the next program of that superstar. So if it is Trick and he loses and he's feuding with, I don't know, Ilya Dragunov for the United States Championship, for example, he could say, well, you lost in the first round. To me,
yeah,
I made it to the finals. But for you to carry that for the rest of your career, you got to win. Regardless of who you are.
Yeah, I mean, even with Trick, I think that also what I think is whoever beats Cena, if it's one of those wild card ones, I don't think that should then go down to mid card. I think if you have an Oba, a Trick, because those are the two that basically, if they beat him, I think that should automatically propel them in main event or at least upper mid card main event level status, because you don't get to the dance with John Cena and then say, all right, I'm going to face Sami Zayn on a random episode of SmackDown. I'm going to face the Bloodline. I'm going to face Tala Tonga. Like, that does not work. If you are facing Cena, you are now a part of, the main event.
An instant push.
Yeah, the push to you is, I don't know.
But this is why when I was choosing who I wanted to put in this bracket, that's why I told you I felt like I was treating this like a rumble.
Yeah, you did.
Because I wanted to pick people who mattered and would matter more in this type of spot.
Mm-hmm.
I never had Cena winning his last match.
Wow.
And that's the thing too. It's Cena. If this were to be a tournament to face Goldberg, I don't think it matters. Like, if you lose to Goldberg, all right. And that's not taking anything away from him, but I think Cena's a bigger name.
Yeah, of course.
Cena was champion this year.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not like Cena's been away for a hot minute and he's just like, I need a retirement match. Cena's active.
Like Goldberg, yeah.
Cena's wrestled more than active superstars this year, which is crazy. Especially
more than Roman Reigns, I think, right? He has more than Roman
Reigns.
Easy.
So it has to matter. It has to matter, and you have to beat him. You're lucky I didn't add myself on this list.
Hey, you never know. Shooting star might pop up on the John Cena Invitational. Okay. Do you want to do the thing that is probably the most unhinged thing we will do today?
You know what? I did say an hour and a half time limit. So
you did.
Unfortunately, y'all, we're going to...
No. Keep going.
Nah, we're going to have to bury this segment.
It's all good.
Oh man, that's very unfortunate, bro. But
I thought you did it on purpose.
Maybe I spoke about the brackets a little longer, so
Wow. I got. I'm just playing. No, we can. I mean, we'll obviously have time to do this.
No. I was totally being in character. Run that. Run it.
So, let me get this.
I'm going to get a drink.
Go ahead, get a drink. I'm going to stop this. I'm going to add it back because I need to share the screen and I need to do the Pokemon random Pokemon. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what in the world are we doing with a Pokemon random generator? That is a very true statement to ask. However, there is a reason for said thing. Basically, what's going to happen is we are going to spin the wheel and it's going to land on a Pokemon. One of the original OG, that's why it says OG on the marquee. OG Pokemon wheel. 151. Whichever Pokemon it lands to, we are going to name the first wrestler we think of. Unhinged, it might get, but we are ready for it.
See?
Got you. I got you.
It wasn't Wilder.
It's so since you went first, I will go first this time. I will spin the wheel, it will land on it, and then I'll say my immediate reaction so that you do not feel pressured to doing this first. I will take this because this is my idea, and this is unfortunately my brain goes from time to time. And thank you to Shooting Star for being present for the time with this. All right. Anything else you have to say before we go?
Yes, actually.
Go ahead.
Oh, dear Father in heaven, we come before you today. Humble servants, sinners, but children of God, may you please send your grace and mercy to follow after us, because I do not know what this segment will bring. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. All right, let's do it. So, generate one Pokemon. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Rhydon, Nia Jax.
Here's no hesitation.
What happened?
No, I said there was no hesitation.
Oh, that's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm sorry. This is part of the game. So, I am going to say Nia Jax is Rhydon. Literally, as I was scrolling down, I thought Rhydon. So Nia Jax is very much like Rhydon because she is hefty, to say the least. Rhydon is very hefty. It's a very, very, very hefty Pokemon. But it takes no bleep, bleep, bleep. It's going to crush. It's going to do all those moves, Earthquake, all that stuff. Like, Rhydon, no joke. The also thing that I thought about with Nia Jax, Rhydon has a horn.
I said, oh my
God. And to be quite for real, we have to be real. Nia Jax is a pretty horny person on the X. Especially when it comes to Rhea Ripley.
I am not.
Especially when it comes to random cake that walks by her. So, Nia Jax, you are Rhydon. Let's hope that you did not injure Jade for real on purpose, because in that case, yeah, I mean, I'll stop with that.
I'm scared.
Okay, are you ready though?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Generate a new one, and we got we have Udria.
Lyra Valkyria.
Please tell me why.
Bird Lady. That's pretty much it. I mean, this was just without thinking. I mean, the more I look at it, now I'm starting to think of like someone with 3 different personalities. But hey, first thing comes to mind, it's Lyra. If I'm looking at the shape, the figure, I'm probably picking Maxine. Tall, maybe the little tail makes her pretty, but yeah, not really that threatening.
That was a good one. All right. How many do you want to do? Do you want to do just 3?
I don't care. Keep going.
You know what? For suspense reasons, we'll do 1 more piece.
What? Okay. 1 more?
2 more.
You can't hype this up for like 2 weeks and have me pick 2. Nah. Nah, I'm a heel. Let's go.
All right, let's just keep going then. We do have a 2-hour time, so
I'm gonna act like Kendrick during Control.
All right, let me go next, and this is matcha. I would say Ivy Nile.
Yes, 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 yes.
The hair,
yes.
that is strong. It's not a big Mott choke or Mott champ yet, but it does pack a punch. This is Ivy Nile.
Got nothing. I'm fully in agreement. That's the first name that came up.
I will say that we're pretty good at this, by the
way. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Oh.
Let's do it. We got Venusaur. Oh, this is going to be good.
It's crazy how no one came to mind except Nia Jax.
Nia Jax.
Oh, man.
We wait for one person to hate our podcast. Nia and Tiffany are going to literally ban our program.
I ain't saying nothing bad about Tiffany Stratton.
You did not. I will give you that benefit. Now you can still meet Tiffany Stratton and be okay.
I would rather not explain my answer.
Okay. Are you sure?
Venus was just big. Big.
Oh, Lord. Nia Jax is going to try to squish our lovely wives.
Catch me if you can, Nia.
All righty. Next up. Abra. Okay. I have Tatum Paxley.
Wow. Okay.
Tatum Paxley because Abras are so small and they always teleport. And here's the reason. The only move they have is literally teleport. So, like, they always just try to stay out the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Tatum Paxley's character before getting into the culling was very much like, I have friends, but then they go away, and then I lose friends, and then, like, I'm sad and all that. Like, I feel like Tatum Paxley wanted to teleport. There was a time where you were like, yo, Tatum Paxley's going through it right now. That's the first person that came on. And obviously, like I said, the way that I just seen it, I was like, she just flashed in my brain, which was crazy. But yeah, Tatum Paxley.
Okay.
All right, next up for you.
Can't wait.
Side up. This is going to be good. It's going to be good. This is going to be good.
So I'm going to take it back.
Yeah, take it back as much as you can. We can do anything.
Eugene. So I had Eugene and Festus as like 2. Oh man,
I like that too, though. So you might be able to think about it for the other one as well.
But Eugene with the hand, with like side dog, bro.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one,
bro. I don't even need to say anymore. That was like, wow, this is. Yo, Pokemon really be life though.
For real. Like, this is crazy. All right. Next one up for me is Beedrill. You know what's hilarious about Beedrill?
Uh-oh.
My stupid brain immediately went to Bianca Belair. He's why. Montez. Like I told y'all before on this pod, the only people that love Bianca Belair more is Montez Ford, her father, and then there's probably me. I love Bianca Belair. But I immediately thought of how should I say this? So I'll say this. I don't care. Bianca wears outfits that I love. The way Bianca Belair's butt sticks out sometimes in those outfits reminded me of the Stinger on the Beedrill. And I'll just end it with that.
That's crazy.
It's fine.
You should have just said Bianca because Beedrill is in Pittsburgh Steelers colors.
But that's random. You're right. But I went a little deeper. That's fine. Like I said, this might be unhinged. The guy is unhinged right there. So it's okay. It's okay. Bianca, you'll probably never see this.
Please let me not get another Nia Jax.
Oh gosh. This is gonna be hilarious.
Because if it's like Kangas, oh my gosh.
Weeping Bell.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Go ahead.
Let me explain.
No, don't explain.
So there's a tie, unfortunately, between, and I'm focusing on the lips.
No, that's not what we do as well.
So I'm back to Maxine and Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton, look at what I thought about you. Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my gosh.
We are on the same page with that. That is hilarious.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh wow.
Good job. Was this one of the ones actually you were like regretting you were hoping you would never get?
No. I didn't think of this one.
Okay. There's actually one that I'm like totally regretting getting, and if I see it,
if you get a Jinx, I'm gonna be dying of laughter.
Oh gosh. Okay. It's an Omnistar. Damn, I really don't know what this would be. You know what's fun? Like when I think of Omnistar, I'm just literally thinking about Abyss. Just because of the mask. Yeah, I just think about the mask in the front and then like the shell being like the crazy bit. I don't know. Like Abyss was the thing that literally came to my mind. Just like I said, like the middle mask thing, that's his mouth. But yeah, thought about Abyss.
I thought of because of the spice, I thought of like oh gosh, they changed the name a million times. The War Raiders.
Yes. Oh yes, what a rush indeed. All right, next up for you is Magikarp. You're getting the ones, bro. Hey, wait, before you say anything, Magikarp is literally one of the funniest Pokemon in the anime show that we grew up on, because every single time Magikarp would appear, it would literally be on somebody full in there. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I had to say that. Literally crazy.
Chelsea Green. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Honestly, she didn't give us a job either, so I don't owe her anything.
I see it. She did not give us a job. We're waiting. We are the Secretary of Education for you. Where is it?
And plus,
we have not gotten it.
She just got creamed on too, but that's
oh my god. I'm so glad you said that right before this. Because this is and she even knew when she said it. She was like, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Son, as soon as she said that, I literally thought like Zack Ryder's about to literally, because he uses things.
Oh,
yeah. The one thing, not Zack Ryder, I'm sorry. The one thing Matt Cardona does is he's going to make sure you understand that he's the one. Like, he's going to try to make sure that he gets his name out. He's always going to be showing up. Like, if he hears his name, really, he's the real Joe Hendry. Say Matt Cardona's name and he appears. He will.
Oh, yeah.
He said, this is great press for my wife. Let's do it. I guess it's not good press, actually, from your, well, we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about it.
Better him than us.
She did not say, hey, look. Next up.
Yo, this could have been the whole episode. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, we got Electrode.
Wow.
Electrode is, oh my gosh, he's so circular in shape. JC Mateo.
Wow, and the eyebrows.
He's a circular thing, and it's an Electrode, and he literally is. Yeah, he's Electrode, bro.
I like it.
Yeah.
I was also thinking of Braun Breaker because of Self-Destruct.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that would be a great one too. So you thinking I like what you're thinking about. You're thinking about the moves too and all that. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like literally like first, if I see them, do I see a face? Do I think about the body? That's exactly what I do when I think about it. All right, next up. How many more we got? How many more you want? Do you want just
this is some of the most fun I've had on the pod.
So how about this? We are at 145.
Okay.
For time. Let's do two more. We got two more.
All right.
All right.
Two more after this one. All right, great.
Yeah, after this one, yes. Well, you like this so much. All right, so we got Vaporeon. You want to know what's fun? Before you say it, I'm sorry. Before you say it, do you know why this is probably the worst one to get?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, I'm aware.
I was hoping because I was like, well, maybe the Lord has not forsaken him to see the banter on Instagram, Twitter, social media about Vaporeon. Unfortunately, the Lord has not forsaken you, and you have now seen it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
EO Sky.
I know why too, but it's okay. But you know what? It does get EO Sky. It does.
Imagine we did this with my cakes. No, these glasses too expensive to do that.
You cannot do that. You do not have those glasses that you throw on the wall.
You know what? You can generate the next one.
Okay.
But in the spirit, the spirit of the pod, I would be remiss. You have to give me 7 seconds.
Go ahead. I'll speak. I won't reveal it. I'll wait till you come back to reveal it. All right, great. Okay, we are unhinged officially as of now. Goodness gracious. Why did I just get? I'm sorry again. This is not right. Okay, we're going to do that again.
Isn't that JD McDonough?
Oh, gosh. Meow.
Oh, wow.
This is Zelina Vega. The reason why is because she is the cat lady of WWE. Even above the other cat lady in Natty Neidhart, because she is the ultimate cat lady. I think Zelina Vega is Meowth. There's another reason that I'm not going to say, because Aleister Black, I don't need you ever coming on to my place of residency and kicking me inside my head. So I'm going to keep my opinions to myself.
Yeah, not that. That's a bad boy. Yeah, we're not.
I ain't go to that. We got Diglett. Okay. All right, I can be mature. Okay. Just say his name, bro. Because I
Ricochet.
know that is your baldy brother in Christ. And you guys would literally put me
We should have stopped this game. That's my fault. of all the ones.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
No. The only way that this would be crazier if I got Doug Trio.
I might fall off this couch.
Okay, it's not. It's Wiggly Tough. Wiggly Tough. Let's hope that you are better. Let's hope that your injury is not what people are saying, which is like a career-ending injury. Piper Niven, you are Wiggly Tough, man.
Forgot about her existence. That's a very good comparison.
Well, you've never really been a Piper Niven fan.
She doesn't do anything other than basic stuff in the ring.
I would agree with that, yeah. I had more hopes for Piper Niven, obviously, since they dropped the Dewdrop thing, and that was like, what the hell is that? But yeah, like I said, I do hope that she recovers from whatever injury she has. But like I said, online it wasn't looking good for her. But yeah. Wiggly Tough. I mean, look, that's Piper Niven, trust me. Okay, we got one more for you, and then I'll have one more. Are you ready for your last one?
This better not be Doug Trio.
I would hope it's not for you. And just so you know, I haven't messed with anything. You know I haven't messed with anything because you can see my screen. So you can know if I mess with you, be like, okay, he's trying to mess around. I hit it generate right there, boom, I hit it, and I'm scrolling down. Okay, you did not. You got slight.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Great one.
Even the pose.
Yeah. That is a Shinsuke pose. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that looks like some strong style.
Mm-hmm. Good last one to end off on. If you end off on Diglett, though, that would have probably been better. But you got Diglett in there, which is all that matters.
That was so fitting. Oh, I was so mad. I couldn't even speak.
Oh, all right. Last one.
I don't even want the 3 Count Kings to see that segment.
Oh my gosh, they have to see it. Hopefully they're in there right now. Shout out to y'all. I hope y'all are watching. Last one is Ivysaur. Oh, this is kind of a bad one to end off on.
Let's pick another one.
Yeah, okay. Because I was like, you just kind of did Venusaur, so Zapdos.
Ooh. Zapdos. Oh, someone came to mind.
Oh wow! All right, Zapdos. I would have to say, you know what? I'll do it. Just because I gotta give her flowers right now.
Okay.
Flex and the real Queen Flex, Jay Cargill.
Really?
Jay Cargill, yeah.
I thought you were gonna go Charlotte Flair.
That would actually have been a good one too. I just thought of Zapdos because of the storm, and obviously because of it just seemed like it's
electricity and the
and it's honestly a green away from being the Jamaican flag. It has 2 of the 3 Jamaican colors.
Interesting. Okay,
and she's Jamaican, yes.
I'll give you that. I just one more.
One more. It's fun here. This is fun. Look, nobody better take our idea. This is our idea. We need to stamp this. All right, I want to do one more too, but it's fine. I want to do a good one.
Yeah, bro. By all means.
All right, but you gonna go first. I want to get to a good one. Oh,
Kuno. There's no one that comes to mind.
I have somebody.
This is crazy. I have nothing. Who do you got?
You know what's weird? I have Liv Morgan.
Definitely not. Wow. Okay.
I have Liv Morgan because I just see like it just I don't know why Liv Morgan just came to me. I actually cannot explain why Liv Morgan.
I ain't got nothing.
Okay. So I gotta do another one for you. I gotta do another one. So then we can, like I said, we can just end off on a good one together. Okay, man, let's do it.
Oh no.
Bloom? Do you want to do this one?
There's no one that comes to mind either, and I feel like if I did say someone, I'd be in trouble.
Yeah, I don't really think of anybody either. Let's do another one. Hold on. Oh, Venusaur. Oh my gosh. It's just... Okay, Stormy.
It just, I mean, aside from the shooting star, like it doesn't even have a shape. Why are they trying to not have us end this segment?
I mean, we can end it on this fact that it is a star-shaped thing. Yeah. Fine. We got like 4 minutes to get a good one. Nidorino, yeah, you can't do that.
Please give me something that's standing up.
Yeah. Okay. Metapod.
Hold up. Hold on. Let me see if I could. You know who this looks like?
Go ahead.
Ronda Rousey. I want all the smoke. All the smoke.
Yo. I know you're a Ronda Rousey fan, sir.
I don't like the things she's been saying.
Ooh.
Does this look like Ronda Rousey? No. But that's my answer.
I'll give you that one. I will give you that one. You know what? Part of me, I'm going to do one more. And if it's not good, I'll just end it. But if it's good, I have like a feeling that this next one is going to be good.
That should be like Magmar or something.
That was Bob. All right, you know what?
Just hit it one more time.
One more time. Fine. We'll do it one more time because we got to go.
It shouldn't be repeating.
No, that's why I said don't allow duplicates. Seeking.
Why are they doing? Why are they wasting our time? There's nothing about that damn fish that looks like a king anyway.
Not at all. It does not. Dragonite. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting Big Show from Dragonite.
Wow.
Like where? Like it's the movement of the hand. Like where?
I got Willow Nightingale.
Rock was like, yeah. Oh my gosh! On that note, we gotta sign on out of here. So, I hope that you enjoyed the ride that the 4TL final bosses have put you on. So, signing off. It's your boy Flex Washington,
and it is your boy, the Shooting Star. And don't you got 2 words that you might want to say?
I do. My 2 words Ronda Rousey.
Peace. Oh, you and your bad reputation.